And welcome back, YouTube, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with all kinds of I was gonna say YouTube strats, Civilization 6 strats. We've got Gran Colombia, Simon Bolivar, and we have tons of space. It's a weird game. I was just talking to chat there for a moment before we went to episode 2. A really weird game to have all this space, and it feels good, but then it's like things aren't going all that great because we don't have any culture. We got to figure out our culture game, and we've got some nice city state, or we're not nice. We have some city state meets, which is nice, but they ain't all that great as far as city states go. So it's kind of like, what are we going to do here? So we got to figure out where we're going to settle. I think I'm going to go monument right into another settler. We're going to be behind on the culture tree one way or another, so we might as well get some cities going and help that way. And we'll see what happens. Other things, what I'd like to do is buy some tiles. And you always want to buy them as cheap as possible, right? Because every few turns or whatever, I don't know exact ratios, but the cost of tiles, buying tiles, keeps going up and up and up and up. So whenever you can buy them for 50 gold, you want to do it. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are you buying a 2-1 tile? Well, improved 3 tiles is the boost of craftsmanship, and I need it desperately. I need all the boosts. When you're not getting culture especially, it's always incredibly important to try and get every boost you can on both technology trees. But when you're early on, if you're struggling for early culture, it's worth spending money to figure out a way to get any tiles you can. So we're going to buy this tile. And I'll be able to work a farm. That'll also give us another boost in our science tree for farming a resource. And then I'm going to try to buy my way out to this tile right here. I'll probably buy this one so I can own the tree, and then I'll eventually be chopping the tree. And then I'll purchase that tile. We'll go out and mine that amber, and that'll give us, in addition to getting us the third tile improved, it will give us that culture. So it's expensive, but we're making good money, and we got to spend it because you got to spend money to make culture. That's the saying, right? That's how it goes. So we're going to cross over the river next turn. We're booming it. Now, over here, we got to figure out, are we settling here? This city's not great, but you're going to settle it eventually, right? It's not great at all, but it's going to be able to grow tall. And we could build, like, it's going to be on the floodplain, so we could potentially population problems, but you got to build what you got to build, right? We got a lumber mill here. There's a 3-2 tile out here, so it's not terrible. It's not good. We could grab this horse tile eventually. It'll be a substandard city, but sometimes there's just a big gap of area, and you got nothing else to do but just to build a substandard city because otherwise it's just empty land, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and we're going to see. Now, this is interesting. This makes a big difference. I am not going to. In fact, I'm actually going to walk away from that because this guy's injured and I didn't want to stand underneath that volcano. I'm actually going to have this guy go into the city. So this volcano just made this a whole lot more interesting because now these tiles can actually eventually become pretty decent. And this city's not going to be all that terrible anymore. Host incoming from Cringer. What? Thank you, Cringer. That was the old auto host there. And then this again. Neil TV, thank you very much for the host as well. Appreciate it. So what's going to happen here is on the third ring, we're going to have some good stuff as well. Now, there's also the thought that you could go settle over here as well, but you'd have to settle here. You would be within 2 tiles of the volcano, so then you'd be in trouble. It's kind of an interesting scenario here, to be honest with you. If you went here, I mean, you could technically settle here. You could technically settle here and here. But if I settle here, I cannot settle that, and then that's the end of that river. So now you're in a dilemma. Squeeze in maximum cities. If I settle this, this city gets way worse because you're moving away from the volcano help. Everybody with the raid. Literally everybody. Thank you, Moondoggy, as well. How you doing? A read feed. Sorry again, Moondoggy, for missing your comment earlier. You know how it is. Read feed, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. So, yes, obviously we have to wait another turn to settle as well. But settling this city automatically makes this city worse because you're moving all of these potential good tiles from the volcano into your third ring. And also, if you settle here, that means you're going to be settling here, and you would automatically be taking tiles. So it'd be like, you'd just be kind of creating a substandard city. At this point, I think I settle in place. It's not necessarily to say that one of those answers is correct and one is incorrect. You can play it however you like. Haythan T3, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. The map can always detect the seller. So, this city right out of the gate's not going to be fantastic because there's no really good tiles, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And settling this in this direction, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, it feels like a bit of a mistake because this was such a good city, and now I've settled as my second city, not a very good city. I could buy this tile in a bit, but I need to buy all these tiles, so it's... I guess what I could do is buy this tile and bring the builder over and work that, and it would be cheaper. Get into the amber later. But I really wanted that culture from the amber as well. But this is going to make this city have a fighting chance. Why don't you fortify the settler instead of skipping turn? Fortify settler. You mean this settler? Oh, that settler. Fortify him. I don't know what you mean by fortify him. The scout. Yeah, the scouts, I came here, saw the volcano, and turned around. Because I don't want to be near the volcano. And then I'm going to slide in to the city and heal up. That's what I was mentioning earlier. Sorry, I'm not sure if I made that clear. So I'm going to go in here and then I'll heal up. And in here, I'm going to make a farm. Yay, download done. Woohoo. So yeah, it's an interesting thought. This guy has found my city. I don't know where his barb hut is, but we need to go handle it as soon as possible. This city's got some crazy good tiles. We gotta try and swing up in here, figure out where that guy's barb hut is. It's not, I might not, it's not like hidden somewhere in here. I'm missing it, right? Huh. It could be right in here. Gotta be careful. That could be some serious trouble. That city's right at the foot of that volcano. Just begging to get smacked. Come down through here and we finally got our scout out. Holy cow. Great Bath. That's actually pretty good. Turn 23. My builder's a little stuck here. Okay, I'll move him here. He can't get me, and then I'll get into the city and we'll figure this out. You're gonna heal up. All these frickin' Mitla warriors in my way. What in the heck is going on with... Am I like on an island? This guy already had a first meet, so there's got to be somebody around. That's a nice tile there for this city. That becomes a pretty good city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something is 7, 8. Yeah, we're still a little bit squeezed for space because there's just not a, like, it's just taking Brussels feels like a good idea as well. nice little interruption there. Gold is going up. And I think we're straight into another settler for sure. Gotta go settle one of these really good cities. I like this. Before that's done, I want to have this scout have figured out what's going on in here. These warriors are absolutely getting on my nerves. Wait, what? Yeah, the whole point of this run, though, Powell, like I was just saying earlier, is we're not going to be fighting. I'm not sure if you heard me before. I guess maybe you didn't. The whole point of this run is going to be to. No, I'm coming out here. I want that culture. The whole point of this run is to figure out Gran Colombia from a non-military perspective. We played them militarily last week, right? Oh, there's a barb. Is that barb camp new? That's not his barb camp, right? One way or another, I gotta stop that. I need this warrior to get back through here and figure out what's going on there, and then... Craftsmanship. I'm having the worst luck today.
When you find yourself in a
I think I'm on an island by myself. I mean, we're talking about some of the worst luck. I'm in serious trouble. If this is his barb hut, I'm in serious trouble. More gold, a few more turns. Oh my god. Well, this wasn't the first meet, so unless maybe Coupe like came by here and met them because he's on a coast. Oh god, this is absolute disaster. I'm gonna build Explorer for a minute or two. Oh. It's so weird to have, and then again, a warrior just gets in my way. Like it's just maddening. I'm stuck in such a horrible spot right now. That's a beautiful city settle right there. If I can get there. Land went up a nickel. Yeah, land's up a nickel. Okay, so he took off this way. I don't know if he is from this bar. This bar pot I didn't see here until just this last turn. And this guy's been around a while. I thought maybe he came from here. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like Australia. Pretty much is, really, right? I mean, this is Tasmania right here. So, I mean, Australia confirmed. Both times I have tried Gran Colombia, I started either on my own island or behind a huge mountain range with a one-time. Yeah, that's rough luck there, Bluegill. That's rough luck, buddy. Max civs and a big map. Let's see how screwed I get. There goes Stonehenge. This guy's fully healed. There's the barb cut that he came from. There's this guy's barb, but I need to stop him from getting in here. He's got an exclamation point, but I don't know if he's found these guys or if he's found me. I don't know. This is making me nervous. This is making me nervous, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no! No! Why you do me like that? So this guy can grab these tiles. That'd be pretty good. This mountain range is really annoying. Holy shikeys. I don't even think this is an island. I think there's going to be somebody down here. I think there's going to be somebody down there. Yeah, I'm in serious trouble right now. Because either way, one of these guys is getting back to tell them, and they're going to start spawning. Oh. And I can't get my my warrior got stuck behind this mountain range. Oh, man. Again, I skipped turn. I don't know what you're saying. Skip turn instead of fortify. I didn't skip turn, I moved. I didn't skip the turn, I moved. I don't know what you mean by... I'm not really sure what you're saying. You were talking about this scared. I moved over here and hit him. Once you've moved, you don't get a heal, right? Even if you have turns left, you don't get a heal out of it. And chat, hope everyone is well today. Going to be lurking while I play free SO. I have an ear on the stream. Ms. Blue, thank you very much. That's awfully kind of you. Yeah, if you've moved at all, and even if you have turns left, if you hit the heal, you don't get the heal. Yeah, no, you can hit the heal button, but the following turn you won't have healed any. As if you've moved at all, then you can. If you hit that heal button, then he'll just wait for the following turn, and then he'll get a heal off. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about like I hadn't moved this guy at all and skipped turn. I was like, no, I moved him. Yeah, I'm a little nervous that these guys are going to start spitting out units. Let's stay there for a minute. Mountain range, though. Are you kidding me with these frickin' mountains? Holy cow! Oh, wait, what happened? I thought I... No! I thought I switched that out! Oh my god, I just grinded that. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. Oh. I was yapping and forgot. Talking to chat and talking about 6 other things, and I thought I could have swore I went there to do it, and then I didn't click it or something. I don't know. Norma's human is yeah, that's just, those are the mistakes you can't make. Yeah, there's a another civ here, as suspected. $80. Thankfully, this guy's over here, so he might help interfere with the spawning of troops. promo in. Oh, right. Brazil again. Georgia said it was 4 rows away from me. Ouch. Imaginary Gustav. Tough game. What? Did I miss a comment? Oh, I thought you can heal. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't your fault. No, it wasn't your fault about me missing it. I just, it was my mistake. I'm sure I clicked on the culture banner to go and switch it over, but I think I got sidetracked in another thought or something, and then I hadn't clicked it over to switch off of it and wait for the boost. But certainly nobody's fault but my own. So that's our capital right there. I'm curious what's going on in here. Even down here, there could be a lot of room down here in the south. We're about to go find out. There's potential to build a city here. Yepers. I just made a mistake. Simple as that. Not about to blame anybody for it. So, I haven't seen any units coming up through here. Oh, wow. So a unit was just killed, and 9 tiles got boosted.
Thousands have lived without love.
So all of a sudden, a lot of these tiles that had no production, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure 6 tiles just got production in there. And I think, because eventually you just have to settle on that river and just be like, you know, hold your breath. That city's under a volcano, so I'm not a big fan of that. Plus, it's giving me some nice gold, which I like. I like gold city-states. It's not too bad. And it's nice. It's a decent one of them too, because later on I'll be having international trade routes, and that'll be good. No, I don't mind that. If I was going to take one of the city-states, it'd be this one right here. Sitting in Mount Roraima. But I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be worried about making that military move. So he's over here. Yeah, I can't even get through. Oh, I might be able to walk through his land, I guess. So getting to here is not going to happen at the moment. Although, I could settle here. I could settle there. At the pass. I'd be within there. I don't know. How many cities I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably 7, 8. So I got 8 cities in this area. I can make that 9. It's not great, but it's any great... I don't think any of them that necessarily synergize. I wouldn't say any of them that specifically synergize. To be honest with you. Just gonna heal up. I'll be full health next turn. No, if you're new to the game or struggling at all, you should definitely not be worried about trying to play on Deity just because you see a streamer doing it. Alright, writing. Meet another civilization. We're not going to have much in the way of campuses, that's for sure. Yet another weird game. I'll tell you right now, it's interesting. Yeah, no worries, Zuzu. In a second, when we get to there, I'll take a look at the Pantheons, but I wouldn't say that there's anything that synergizes with them as far as Pantheons. I was just trying, as you said that, I was trying to think in my head, is there anything I can think of? But I guess the only thing I can think of is what I did in my last Grand Columbia game is I took, if you can get it, is Goddess of the Forge in order to build units quick. So that was synergized with their military side, but I'm not playing military this game, so that synergizes with any time you're playing military. That is the great one to get, right? Alan Taha, thank you very much for the follow and welcome aboard. Yeah, it's typically based on what's around you or what you're going to be playing for, right? I have over 5k hours in all Civ hours combined, and I only play Emperor. and I say it all the time, and you know it, Clint. I say it all the time. Only play what you enjoy, right? In order to play Deity, you got it's constant grind in your mind, right? You're constantly grinding the strategies and every decision you make, and you just saw me screw up. It's not dire that I made that mistake, but it's one of those things that you should catch. If you're playing Deity, you want to catch that to give yourself the best chance at winning. Quetzalcoatl. That's a tough one to say. Quetzal, thank you very much. And S. Ramur. Or is it Senior Amur? Thank you for the follow. You guys, welcome. Appreciate it. But yeah, I always say it. Like, just play what you enjoy. If I say it, I guarantee you there's 89 people in here watching right now. I bet you at least half of them have heard me say this before. Before Civilization 6, and I started streaming and playing this game regularly and streaming it on Deity, most of the time I played this game back Civilization 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 was on easier difficulties. Not necessarily like Prince, but like I play Prince, King, mess around in there. Just play super chill, build all the things, SimCity, have lots of fun. Come home from work, just turn on the computer, you want to relax, right? I would eventually get to the point where I'd play it on Deity and figure out how to win it on Deity just for the challenge. But I'd always end up going back, oh, I don't want to play this. This is like too grindy. I'd always go back to like King difficulty or something like that, and then just build all the wonders or build all the cities or whatever. Norm Glish. And that's the way you should play the game, is what you enjoy, right? Alright, I'll hit next turn now, okay, YouTube? Sorry. But I was going to say, just for the edification of the folks on YouTube, it's been a weird day. We are 3 hours into the stream. And we had... This is actually the third playthrough we tried to play and recorded for. There was 2 episode 1s that got tossed because the playthrough just became crazy. And while this is a fine playthrough, it's really weird because we've had culture issues. We didn't meet anybody forever. We're almost definitely going into a dark age because there's nothing to do. I got stuck behind this mountain range. It's been really weird. I have this unusual land. It's just a weird game, and it's been a weird day. So we're just going to grind through and figure out what we can do in this game. I'd like to get a slinger, or maybe even a couple slingers. Typically, I would have gone slinger after the monument before I went into another settler. But I felt like because I had a lot of space, there wasn't any civilizations around me. By that point, I knew that I wasn't anybody here and there wasn't anybody here. I was like, well, I got lots of room. Let's get another settler. Let's get moving. And so that's what I'm doing. And I kind of want to go back here and settle in this city because this is a really good city. Because there's some 3-2 tiles in the second ring here, and it's 2-2 tiles. The other option would be to settle this one, but it's only got the one really good tile. Although there's the... yeah, that's not a good tile, though, until you can work it. There's this out here, by that tile. I could go to here, by that tile, and that's more culture. That's probably the way to go, I think. Is move this way. That's what I'm going to do, I think. is come out here and take the city that gets me culture right away. What will happen next, Norm? No, don't say that. Are you considering any specific win condition? I have win conditions turned off. But typically, yes. Yeah, so imaginary Gustav. For this game, I have win conditions turned off because all I'm doing is making a push for the apocalypse. Normally, when I start a game, I generally have a good idea of the win condition I'm going for. Like, you know, if it's a science-based civ, I typically will go science. If it's a culture-based one, I'll typically go culture. Or I'll have in my mind ahead of time, like, okay, this is a science-based civ, but I'm going to make a push for culture instead. Or vice versa, or whatever, try to, you know, synergize things or have a special challenge run. But typically, when I start, I have a decision made. If I don't, then I'll typically make one pretty quick early on based on what I see. Like, if I'm in a mountain range, hey, that's good for science. You know, or, you know, you see a thing, hey, maybe I just go ahead and build Stonehenge and go for a religious victory or something like that. But you want to have an idea of the direction you're going fairly early on, or you're just going to be running aimlessly through the game and not making, you know, not being set on a path or a direction, you know. But I can play hard, but I find it more fun to build wonders, or at least have a chance at them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's like when I did my Emperor run, right? Where I did try to build all the wonders on Emperor, and we got all but 5, I guess. And it was a lot of fun. It was a completely different kind of game. It was enjoyable. It was less stressful in terms of will I win or not. Not that I, you know, not whether I win, but less stressful as far as all the deity things that go on. Versus, you know, I'm going to win, but it's all about something completely different as far as challenge, right? A lot of land down here. Dude, that mountain range, there's 2 giant mountain ranges there, and neither one of them provided me with another continent. So I'm stuck grinding this. Ugh. Like, look at the size of this land and there's no second continent. Like this, and this is another thing that's weird and frustrating about this part of the game. Is I went scout, thinking, okay, let's get out, discover things, find another continent, do some of the stuff that you can do, find more civs, all the things you want to do with scouts. And then I'm just stuck, like, on the same piece of land, not discovering anything. Oh, this guy's practically dead. Look at this mountain range. Bar camp. Hey, how you doing, River Hill? Yeah. I'm going to have to cross over here, and then I'll have to wait, because I don't want to cross the river and hit. Even though he's, like, essentially dead. I'm not... Oh, I gotta try. Yeah, I'll kill him, but... There's the boost of military tradition. Oh, if Pedro enforces borders just as I was trying to get through. Alright, well, I guess we'll go home. It should only take me about 600 years. I can't get home because he's gonna have his borders enforced. My warrior is literally stuck here. Come on, Pedro. You know you want to do a... Oh, I can't... I don't even have the open borders technology yet. Rio is so pinned in. Well, it's hard to say what's back here, right? There could actually be quite open here, but he's right against this mountain. There must be some sort of opening because he's over here already. My warrior, he's stuck forever. Yeah. So about that, eh? Normally by now I'd be into my trader, but I'm still 2 turns. At turn 35, I'm still 2 turns away from being able to build my trader. Holy cow, culture game. I don't really need the granary at the moment. I got tons of housing. I guess I could get into another builder, and then we get... did we get irrigation already? Yeah, okay, I get into a builder, and then we'll work all these. Plus, I could work... I gotta get down here. Oh, I can afford this tile, too, by the way. 6 turns... Yeah, that's a tough one. Because there's no other good tile that it's going to grow to. I'm just going to let him do his thing. Save the gold. Because I actually know, because when I'm going to want to buy this tile with that money when I get to here. That's a good point, too. Good thinking. Boomtown rats, I don't like Mondays. What? Some starts are rough like that. I had absolutely my worst time getting to PP the other day. No second continent. Couldn't find 3 city-states. Swarmed by horses. Oh, yeah. Turn 71. That's a feels bad, man. No doubt. Oh, look at that. Goody hut. Let's roll. Still 10 more turns. This is the weirdest game. Is there a bar pot around? I don't see one, right? Yeah. I'm just going to start heading in this direction. Let's just go. I'm telling you, YouTube, this is a bizarre, bizarre game. Oh, we just took another hit from this guy. Step off me, bro. Getting out of there. Alum 2? Alum 2? I do not play any mods. Boost to state workforce is good because and mysticism. Damn. That's good because I probably wouldn't have gotten a district built, I don't think. I've been working on that's actually really nice goody hat right there. I used to use 2 mods. I used to use this little city over here. And the one mod that I used was the banners, and the other mod that I used was that city-states would have walls. And both those things have been put into the base game now, so they're now part of the game that you can play. So it's good times. It's a good times. My inner child is a... Yeah, the banners are great. Yeah, it was... I loved that mod when they didn't have it in the game. It was a fantastic mod to have. And the city-state walls as well made the games
That's the positive aspect of
change policies. This happens every time. You're like 2 turns away from having the faith for God King. Or faith for your Pantheon. You gotta keep God King in. No barbs around, but you always want to make sure. The simple UI adjustments? Yeah. I could see messing around with mods if it's something you like, but I have no problem with them with the UI at all. Like, it's nothing that I would care to bother with. So probably go to maybe here in case I want to go to another settler. I don't know if I'll go another... It's kind of such a weird game. The timing is so... Let's go here, and I can get open borders. I need to go. I got 10 turns. I need to get into a Dark Age. I don't know why I took that. Well, it ended up being a good goodie hut, I suppose. But I need to turtle up and get that Dark Age. Oh, is that a hill? Ah, I thought I was gonna be able to settle. That's right too. It is a hill. 2-2 city center. Yeah, it's really juicy. There's the 2-2 with culture here. Lots of 2-2 tiles in the area. Some hills. 3-1 there as well. As far as they go, it's pretty nice. Mosley, could think about it. I'm gonna build all the industrial zones, that's for sure. Let's run the monument. Running more culture there now is really nice. Less than 5 on a monument there. Just wandering around waiting for barb huts to pop up. I gotta remember that goodie yet too. I gotta be able to get in the water and then I can get that one. Okay, I'm actually just gonna hang out there for a minute. Need this Dark Age. Need this Dark Age bad. It's your favorite wonder? What? Mausoleum is your favorite wonder. Have you heard of the pyramids or the Colosseum or the Kilwa? You heard of those? Do you get Era Score for founding a pantheon? I think you do, don't you? Damn it. Double engineer charges. I don't even build in. I'm building, and I'm building industrial zones in this playthrough. But normally, I never build industrial zones. Maybe 1 or 2 in a science game just for the power. But other than that, they're a complete waste. An absolute waste of your resources. I guess I'll come here. Pyramids, Colosseum, and Kilwa are the best 3 wonders in the game. Not in that order, because Kilwa's in the first. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna work these 2, and then I'll work that. What's your average win time on science? I usually go under turn 300 with industrials. I've been in the 180s a couple times, including with Korea. My last Gathering Storm sub 200 was 190. Chat, help me out here. Was it 192 or 194 with Hungary? I'm always going for sub 200, but sometimes it's 205, 210. I did 222 with Lady Six Guy last week, but she's got an incredibly slow start, so yeah. She's super slow to start. Yes, kill wall can sometimes not be as valuable if depending on your city state luck you can get it's not necessarily. But if you get two science city states or two culture city states in a science or culture game, the value of kill wall is through the roof. But yeah, Colosseum and pyramids are every game unbelievably valuable. But industrial zones are never worth it, honestly. I mean, as far as value are concerned, industrial zones really aren't really worth it because what happens is that you spend so much time. I am way over YouTube. I didn't set an alarm and I forgot to look at the time. We're at 46 minutes for this episode, which isn't crazy, but we're over. Twitch, don't go anywhere. I got words. I'm gonna have words with you. YouTube, you're done for this episode. Don't forget to watch the next one right now. Or tomorrow if you're watching this live. But you know what I mean. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.